Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And that misses 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me. And
he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. In order go the Yankees. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. First delivery to him on the way. Joey Votto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Chopper to short. Torres scoops it up onto first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away. Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Two and 2. The 2-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he struck him out. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He throws him on the fastball there. Luke Voigt is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Happ hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Moustakas becomes out number 2 this inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Reds hit the score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. So a full count now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So stepping in, Jay Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow!
For the Reds, the pitcher.
There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Urshela is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In is Joey Votto now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 0-2 once more.
0-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The center fielder, number
Jesse Winker started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Winker.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-2 the count. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball one to start the at-bat. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And another foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are loaded here. Two down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. To third, reined in. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks held in check. They trail things here 2. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Rolled slowly to first. Torres at the bag. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. For Casale, he scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. None left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Luke Voit is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Torres. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it is.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second now, one man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Damn. Hey.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Trevor Bauer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
You don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. A fly out and a single for him so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-0 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Torres picks it up. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. A ball and no strikes. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Left side, scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Pretty. Kyle Higashioka will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ lmannican.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Line toward the gap in left center. Winker is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they've been frustrated hitting into ground out after ground out, but it's up to them to adjust. They know they're getting a lot of pitches down in the zone, so they either need to learn to lay off or find a way to get under those pitches a little bit more, because clearly the balls on the ground aren't benefiting them in this one.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Chad Green.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Goodwin. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave one. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Lucas Sims is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Sims rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Torres is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
On a line to shortstop. Over now, they'll apply the tag between 2nd and 3rd. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Garcia. At the knees, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kurt Casale. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Nick Senzel will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 1-0 the count. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains 2-2. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Robert Stevenson.
Mike Tauchman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now. 3-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So we're striding forward now. Aaron Judge hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home.
At the ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he'll strike out here yet again as it's been a ball. Jordan Montgomery is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Jordan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Nick Castellanos now, and he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds go down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Pitch on the way. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. Gio Urshela will be next. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Torres will be next. Line drive to center field. Winker is there. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Gleyber Torres swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. Michael Lorenzen takes the mound as he'll be the first.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
And now a pitch on the way. Gary Sanchez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lorenzen, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Rocket to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the... Jonathan Holder comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready now, Kurt Casale. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Aristides Aquino will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard towards center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
To the plate now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
No strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. In now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Reds strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Sal Romano takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Out in front of it, strike 1. Romano, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Striding in, Luke Boyd. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Gio Urshela would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play. And coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. He went down on strikes last time up. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Line drive to center field. Winker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home.
That's a ball. The count is 2-1.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Clint Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for New York. Number 77.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Frazier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Suarez has a play, and that retires the side. Aroldis Chapman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Brian Goodwin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Casale. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Kyle Farmer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One left for Cincinnati, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Amir Garrett takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Aaron Hicks is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
The 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now back.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Torres stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to him now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Archie Bradley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
23, Archie Bradley. The pitcher, number 54, Orlando Chapman.
Into the box now, Aroldis Chapman. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Garcia there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Nicholas Castellanos is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like...
And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality.
Baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held onto it in the bottom to secure this win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Aroldis Chapman earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.